Alright, welcome back to You Special. We are the School of Audio Engineering in Nungambakam, and there are filmmaking students here as well. So we're discussing Indian cinema with them. We raised lots of issues in the previous segment, but one question which many people have is that why is it that we have very few films in the parallel cinema stream? You know, hard-hitting movies, a bit more artsy, that kind of movies. Even though they exist, they go so unnoticed and people don't even know such movies exist. Why is it like that in India? Yeah, go ahead.
India is, we are proud to say that India is a land of unity of diversity, wherein we have 25 states and wherein we have more than 25 or more languages. We need a unified language to portray our cinema. We need to show.
But don't you think that's the beauty? The beauty of Indian cinema is, I mean, in the Indian demographic is that we have so much diversity.
But to manipulate all cinemas, suppose for example, small states like Goa or Kerala are bringing up good movies, but they are not recognized in international level because they don't have producers to work upon. Wherein they bring about intellectual movies. Wherein we are
so you think language is a barrier?
Language
is being a barrier for...
One of the barriers, because wherein every country has a unified language, wherein they bring an Italian movie, it's where the language
Okay,
is
how many of you
unified.
agree? How many of you think language is a barrier actually in India?
I don't think, I just think that maybe Indian people, they mostly prefer like masala movies. I mean, if there is some kind of masala, if there is more kind of exaggeration. So Indian people, they prefer that kind of movies. I mean, better than art movies and all.
Yeah,
So that's what I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I just want to say that cinema is the language. Cinema is what you communicate with. So, I also wanted to say that art films, I mean, I like art films, but you can't blame producers. Why would you want to lose money? Why would anybody want to just throw money away? Indian audiences have been tuned into films like, I hate the word masala, but I'm going to use it. They've been tuned into such kind of films that they are used to it. They are not exposed to, a normal citizen is not exposed to art film or independent films. You know, yeah.
I believe cinema is an art wherein you need to be recognized not with awards, not with the money which you get.
But see, everyone doesn't believe that. The problem is that a producer wouldn't believe that.
We don't have good movie lovers. That's the reason. We don't know how to judge good movies. We don't know how to judge good movies. We don't know what are the aspects of good movies. What is good photography is. What is good where sound recording is. We are ignored. We don't know anything about. We are not knowledgeable on that.
No, but see, why do you expect the audience to be knowledgeable? Don't you think the onus of creating good movies or creating a good atmosphere actually lies in the filmmakers? You can't blame the audience for that.
If we want to dream of an Indian movie working up to the standards of international level, we need to work upon it.
I would like to ask one of you this question. Do you think it's fair to blame the audience for the absence of good cinema?
I don't blame audience because India is such a big market. We have all kinds of audiences. It's not about we just have to spend some money and make a nice movie. We can even make a nice movie without money also.
Yeah.
I basically agree that it sometimes depends on the particular type of audience also. But Indian market is quite big. It is quite big, and there are many people who watch hard-hitting movies.
So what do you think is the reason why we don't have such great?
I think even the censor board is playing a big
censor board.
involvement
Okay,
in this.
yeah.
Because a movie like Ishqiyan, they just spell out one abusive language and they all chopped it off on the trailers. So people, they just take it as an unnoticed thing.
But how does that matter? You don't need abuses.
That's a part of the post-production, but I'm talking about the pre-production wherein we don't have good producers to produce good movies.
Okay, wait, we'll come one by one. Okay, wait, but anyway, the point he's raised is interesting. My question to you is this. The fact that there's a censor board and they perhaps sometime do ridiculous chopping, ask you to ridiculously chop off some stuff. But how do you think that's a problem for creating good cinema?
It is.
Why?
It's a big problem because if I give you an example like movie like Goodfellas, it's a very famous movie. It has more than 400 words of abusive language in it, and that was a worldwide blockbuster. And without a proper language, if we are directing a movie in Rajasthan, a normal guy is using every abusive word. After he says any line, he uses an abusive word. And how can you make a film shot in Rajasthan, people saying I love you, I saw that, I did this?
Okay, and you're saying that to make good cinema, you need to bring that.
We need to go into the hardcore language.
Sorry?
We need to go into the hardcore language of the particular thing.
And you think we're playing the censor board for not allowing us to do that? All right. 1 minute, yeah. He has a point to make. No, please give the mic to him. Yeah.
The thing is, like, I want to note that the movie we are making, it's for the director they are making the movie for the audience or for themselves. That is the thing mainly. What audience like, everything is dependent on the producer and on who are financing. But the thing is, what we are doing, it's what we need to do. We need to show our perspectives to all the audiences and all. But very few are there, because all the regional languages, regional places like Kolkata or West Bengal, in lots and lots of places are there, where there are lots and lots of good movies they are making, but no marketing and no money.
All right. Okay. The problem comes back to marketing and money. Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
The thing is now movies are. I wouldn't agree that language is a real barrier when it comes to movies, because one of my favorite movies is called 3 Iron. It's by a Korean guy called Kim Ki-duk. And the whole movie doesn't have any dialogues. There's absolutely no dialogues. The whole movie is, just...
We've had Indian movies like that as well.
Yeah, we've had Indian movies like that, but not enough. The language isn't exactly a barrier.
Okay, language isn't a barrier. All right.
And the censor board one, I'd like to point out a really good example. I was watching Requiem for a Dream. They cut out the entire climax. The whole climax was cut on TV. I was like, what's the point of showing a movie without the climax? They're like, censor board, cut it off. I'm like, what? Why? Why would you want to cut the climax of a movie just because it got scenes? That was the whole point of the movie. The whole movie was spoiled. I felt like break my TV that day.
All right. Strong words. Yeah. Okay.
I just want to say that cultures differ. In the end, the scriptwriter writes the script to make a movie. Why blame the censor board, the audience, and languages and diversity and things like that? Why blame them for our mistakes? You write a bad script, you make a bad movie. It's your fault.
But then the point I think that you write a good script and you make a good movie, there are some things which the censor board does to spoil them, right? That's the point he wants to make. Yeah. Can you please give the mic to me? Yeah.
If you're talking about the culture, then the word mass appeal just vanishes away. If you are talking about mass appeal and proper cinema, you should include everything. And if you're including culture into it, then everything just vanishes off. You have to chop it everything, as he says that.
All right. Okay, on that note, we'll take a small break here. We'll take a small break. And on the other side of this break, we're going to be talking a bit more about moral policing, this cultural policing, and if that affects Indian cinema. Okay, keep watching You Special on NETV Hindu.